Okay, welcome back. It's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. It can be a nerve-wracking time for those of you getting ready to cook that big meal for family and friends. Don't worry, though. Myrna Kallergis from Silver Whisk Cooking School is here with a recipe. Make the day a little easier and a lot more delicious. We're going to do, let's see, what are you calling this? A healthy and spicy cornbread dressing, right?
Healthy and spicy. There's a lot of heaviness going on at Thanksgiving, which is fine, but if you can make your dressing a little bit lighter, makes room for other things.
Plus, everybody has the stuffing and the dressing the same. It's good to jazz it up, right?
Why not?
That's what this does. Okay.
Why not?
So you've gone with a little...
We have some celery and some carrot that we just chopped up.
Okay.
I used 2 celery sticks, 2 carrot sticks.
Right.
We just let that saute. Now what we're going to do is add a little apple.
See, now this is where it gets interesting.
This is a Fuji apple.
Yeah.
Have you had those?
I have.
Do you like them?
I'm partial to the Washington apples. I am. You asked me.
Why are you partial to the Washington apples?
Because I grew up picking them off the tree.
Oh, there you go.
No.
So the apples.
Those are good, though.
They're good. They're nice and crunchy. You want an apple with a nice bite. We're going to rough chop them because we want them all chunky in there. If you want to add nuts, you can for your nutty neighbors,
family members,
family members. But with people with so many nut allergies, I'm getting so many people telling me they have nut allergies.
Yep, sure.
So I just go ahead and keep them out so that we can let everybody
just in case,
Yeah. So these are almost chopped up, and we want them to have a nice bite like we talked about. So we don't want them soggy because they're going to bake. Say,
how long are you going to cook these?
Okay, so the onions and celery had been going for about 5 minutes. We just want to toss the apples, kind of warm them up.
Okay.
Okay. So this can now be cut. Now, here's the fun part. We'll park that. Now, this is what makes it healthy.
Right.
I'm glad you asked. What makes it healthy?
What makes it healthy, Myrna?
Tell
us quickly.
So, to bind it, you need egg. Egg is a binding agent. So there's no yolks. We're just using
egg whites. Got it.
Egg whites. We're using low sodium chicken broth.
Okay.
Okay. And we're not putting butter or oil, so we're eliminating that. Now, this is butter. So here's our casserole dish. This is about 6 cups of cornbread, which we added peppers.
This is where it gets good.
That is healthier than adding some of the other stuff.
And you can jazz this to how you want it, right? Spicier the better. Yeah, sure.
But here's the great thing: peppers, separate from spice, they incorporate a lot of flavor. So this time of year, a lot of them are not in season because it's getting colder. Well, we're in Texas, so you know. But anyway, theoretically, they shouldn't be that spicy. So they're just going to add a whole bunch of color and flavor, which is what we did in the cornbread. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a few cups of our cornbread. So we baked it. You can still bake it today, people. You still got time.
Yeah,
you can bake it. You just let your kids crumble it, which it sounds fun to say on TV, but in theory, it's a mess.
It's a mess.
Let me be honest with you.
Right, exactly.
We're going to add a few more peppers for some spice.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, look, while you're putting this together, keep going and we'll watch, but I want to talk about the holiday cooking classes at Silver Whisk. Tell me about
granola, if that's the other healthy thing.
Yeah, granola makes it. That probably adds to it.
It adds a little texture and crunch.
Tell us about the cooking classes.
Oh, next week we have a holiday cocktail cake ball.
Right.
Okay.
Which everybody needs.
Which everybody needs in their life.
Right.
And so that's going to be next week. So if you want to de-escalate, what better way than dessert and alcohol?
And then you know what, too? You can, everybody does the holiday cookies. You can get it all done early. And
you're going to be able to take some home. We have like a buttercream rum cake ball, a cranberry vodka cake ball. I mean, this is an adult cake ball class.
The rum and the vodka. Okay, so you're mixing this up together.
So let me show you this. We're mixing this up, and then all we need to do to make... Now, doesn't that look delicious?
It does look good.
All right.
That's not your average stuffing there.
It is not.
Or dressing.
Okay.
There's the egg whites.
So we're going to add
that's the bonding agent, right?
Yeah, this is what's going to keep it together instead of it all falling apart in the oven. Now, you just want to bake this in a preheated oven, 375 for 45 minutes to an hour, and then right at the top, let me add a little bit more moisture.
Okay.
We're going to add the low sodium chicken broth. And just need, enough to bind it. You don't want to add too much. You don't want a dry dressing, but you definitely don't want a soggy one.
Right.
So you're looking at it. It looks like a little moist. That's perfect. So you can bake it covered or uncovered if you want a crust for 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, if you want the crust. How do you do it? You get the crust on the top?
What I do is I bake it for 45 minutes covered, and the last 10 minutes I do uncovered to crust it. And then put a little granola right at the top.
Just to make it perfect.
And I have to thank my aunt. She came in from Houston to watch my 6 sons so I could do this stuff.
Really? So you could be here? Because you know you can't cancel this close to Thanksgiving on us.
Nobody.
No way. Yeah.
No way.
Us first on the list. SilverWhiskCooking.com, right?
That's correct.
Boy, get in on this. And there's catering, too.
We have SilverWhiskCaters.com. We're doing it all.
You guys are going to town.
Holiday Kids Camp, come on.
All right, yeah, Holiday Kids Camp, too. Let the kids get in. All right, back that up. Let me tell you the address where we're at here. 1501 Ranch Road 620, right?
Yep, Oak Grove Plaza, Lakeway, baby.
Boy, that's awesome. Okay, you know where the address, too. It is SilverWhiskCooking.com. Thanks so much for being here. Try this.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Impress your family and everybody else with that.